Hi, my name is Bente, I'm the Norris Witch, and today let's talk about how you can use the upcoming new moon in Leo for your magical practices. First of all, when is this upcoming new moon in Leo? In Germany, that would be on August 16th at 11:38 a.m. If you're living in the United States or in those time zones, then Eastern time it would be 5:38 a.m. also on August 16th, and Pacific time would be 2:38 a.m. also on August 16th. So, Leo. What's Leo like? Leo is a fixed fire sign and it's ruled by the sun. It's actually the only sign that's ruled by the sun, so Leo is very, very much like everything that you would expect from the planet Sun. But it's a fixed fire sign. What does that mean? I think I already talked about Aries being a cardinal fire sign. Of course, fire is very, very passionate. Sex, energy, love, like everything that's quick and fast moving and very energetic. There's a lot of oomph behind it. But Leo is a fixed fire sign. So that kind of brings a kind of stability into those regions. So unlike Aries, which is a cardinal fire sign, which means that it's initiating all of these passionate things, Leo is more of a zodiac sign that finishes things more than starting new things. So if you would apply that to fire, then of course, for example, Leo is more of a sign that pulls through with these passion projects, unlike Aries, the cardinal sign that would initiate them, but not necessarily pull through and finish them. Leo is probably most well known for their self-confidence, their flamboyance. They're usually like the life of the party, very outgoing, very self-confident, and they usually look pretty nicely. So that combined with the new moon, of course, that makes a great time to either start any like longer spells, like any longer magical workings that maybe work on gaining more self-confidence or self-love or standing up more for yourself and living out your true self and what you actually want to do, instead of worrying about what other people think. If you struggle with all of these things, maybe you can start a longer working on that on the new moon. So maybe you can start a working that starts at the new moon, now, on the new moon in Leo, and works until the full moon, the coming full moon. That would be a possibility, but maybe you don't want to do like a bigger working, which is totally fine. They can be very, very time and energy consuming. But you could also, instead of that, focus more on planning some smaller self-love actions or little things that you can do that will boost your self-confidence, like maybe more short-term. And you can use this new moon, which is usually for like more planning things out for this upcoming moon cycle. You could plan things like that. Some glamour workings that you maybe want to do that upcoming moon cycle. You could plan a dance lesson. Going to a dance lesson or just going dancing with friends, that would be amazing. Or something like a bath ritual or something, like smaller things like that. You could use this upcoming new moon in Leo to plan all of these things for this upcoming moon cycle. Of course, a new moon also comes with the dark moon beforehand, which I personally feel like is amazing for any type of divination. And with a new or dark moon in Leo, I feel like that is amazing for divination on, for example, areas in which you could use some self-love, or maybe some divination on how you can gain more self-confidence, maybe divination on how you can get more creative. With Leo being a fire sign, of course, they are all about doing things that they're passionate about. And with a new moon, of course, on a new moon, we're starting new projects. So if you maybe have like a passion project, something that you are very, very excited to get into and to start, then maybe this is the perfect time to start this new passion project, especially since it's a new moon in Leo, which is not only great for getting into passion projects in general, but especially projects that you want to actually finish and pull through. With an Aries new moon, it would be great for starting it, but with a Leo new moon, that makes it even better because that gives you the energy to actually pull through with it. Extra points if this passion project is a creative project, because I feel like that's something that Leos are lesser known for, but Leo is actually one of the most creative zodiac signs. So if this passion project is a creative project, extra points. In general, of course, with the new moon, start any new project that has to do with creativity, or use the energy of the new moon that you usually use for like cleansings and to clean up. Try to use that energy to get rid of any creative blockages that you might have. Maybe you're a writer and you have writer's block, or you're a painter but you don't really know what you could work on next. Try to work through all of these things. Clean up these messes so that with this Leo new moon you can start out with all of your creative projects again. Of course, I already said you can usually spot a Leo in a room because they're usually, I don't want to say good looking, but they're usually like well dressed. They kind of know how to project their flamboyant inside on the outside, especially if it's a Leo rising. So you could incorporate that and do some glamour magic. With the new moon, try to like plan ahead, like plan maybe some outfits that would make you feel great this upcoming new moon cycle, or maybe plan some, maybe you already have some like jewelry pieces that make you feel a specific way, or some perfumes, things like that. Maybe plan out some glamour magic for the upcoming moon cycle and incorporate this self-confident, flamboyant energy into the plans for your glamour magic. Now I have two small things left. Leo, as a fire sign, of course, is very much about the sexy time, not only feeling sexy, but also getting into the sexy time. So if you are a person who likes doing that, then no matter which kind of practices you want to get into this new moon, maybe incorporate some sex magic into it. That could be very, very effective. Or lastly, as I already said, Leo is the only zodiac sign that is ruled by the sun, and the sun is a lot about success. Like, I love to use the sun's energy for success workings, so I feel like you can also use the zodiac sign Leo for that. And with a new moon in Leo, of course, that would be a great time for success workings that take longer. So maybe if you could use some more success in school or with a business or in a relationship, like anything surrounding success workings or luck workings, maybe, as I said, from the new moon to the full moon, that would be great. Like, start it on the Leo new moon to incorporate this Leo sun energy, and then finish it off with a bang on the coming full moon. And yeah, with that being said, those were my ideas for this upcoming new moon in Leo. Definitely tell me what you are planning on doing if you want to do something. I feel like people use the full moon more often than the new moon, which is kind of sad. I love new moons. But if you feel comfortable, tell me in the comments what you're planning on doing. As always, patron shout out. Thank you so much to Segregated Facial Hair, Kelly, Lisa, Brittany, Emer Celine, Smolketa, Josh, Virginie, Joseph, Elinura, David, Christine, Rixie Business, Valo, Annalena, Bast, Kirby, Ashley, Erica, Anna, Kristen, John, Phoenix, Anton, Jenny, Maggie, Misty, Amy, Colette, Timothy, Coffee, the Honorary Gossip Squirrel, and last but not least, Bjorn. Thank you so much. If you like this video, definitely make sure to subscribe and give a thumbs up, and definitely ring the bell down below so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Of course, you can check out all of my other socials or my shop for sustainably and ethically sourced witchy goods. And if you want to support me, then you can definitely check out my Patreon. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye.